The Pentagon, that's Virginia, not Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is across the river, across the Potomac. 2 hit New York, Flight 11-175. If you don't believe me, under the names is all 4 planes. All 4 planes. 4 planes struck America that day. This is true. All the names are not on the list. The homeless, the undocumented. When the buildings come down, here's the main question I ask, and some people don't know this. Why is it called Ground Zero? What does Ground Zero mean? Listening. Where you ladies from?
England.
2:30, 3 o'clock in England. September 11, 2001. Some of you were in your school. Some of you come out of school and say, what is going on? Everyone's frozen in front of the telly. Some people think it's a movie. I'll get those who come here have no idea. There were 6 levels underground. 9 different train lines had connections underground. In England, the subways are strong. When World War I and II, built like a bomb shelter. In America, we did cut and cover. We did not build this strong. Now it's strong. Now we put cameras everywhere. Now we check every plane. On 9/11, we only checked the international flights. We didn't check our own flights. They used their own planes against us. The planes were meant to go to California. They were hijacked out of Boston. They're full of fuel. 3,200 miles away, these 2 planes are flying bombs. The first tower struck is the North Tower. Here's what some people don't realize. How do most New Yorkers travel? If you're from London, you know what I'm talking about. Trains, subways, underground. You're underground, you can't see out. The building's so tall, you can't see the skyline. Yes, if you walk through the alleys of this, you walk into a canyon. So 90% of New Yorkers hear about a plane hit the building, but they didn't see it. They want to go look. What happened? A plane hit the building. And most people see this and realize then, this is not good. But many more want to come and look. So they're coming towards the towers, and the second plane does this. Here's my main question. Which way do you run? If you only know one way to work, one way home, that means you don't have a plan B. You'll follow the crowd when you panic. A lot of people running underground, that building comes down, smashes the underground. That's why it's called Ground Zero. Ground Zero is a military term. You'll never ever see a sign here that says Ground Zero. Look all you want. You'll never, ever, ever see a sign here that says Ground Zero. 9/11 Memorial, World Trade Transportation Center, because when they're looking underground, they don't recognize anyone, they don't find anyone, and it's called the POW, the pit, or Ground Zero. Now, 5 new buildings go back. Some people don't realize what they're putting back. It's going to look like that when it's done. Yes, in about 24 months, 2 years' time, it's going to look like this. This building here is tower number 4. Now look straight up. That building right there is tower number 4. This is for you, England. There's the big one, and I'm not making this up. The World Trade Centers were 1377, or 410 meters. The new building here, 541 meters, or the height is 1776. 1776. Come on, England, you know that number. The beginning of America, she's right. The Declaration of Independence is signed from England. The Declaration of War is the year 1776. It's the height of that building when it's done. 1776. That's why it's called the Freedom Tower. There's more. All the new buildings they made of glass. Watch what I show you. See where the glass stops at? That's the first floor. The bottom part is called a blast zone. If you look real carefully, you see how it's tapered in. And then it comes out, and then it goes up. Very strong. The beams are not only horizontal but vertical, but they cross over. Exactly. Strength is there. That's your first floor. So that 104-story building will be the 3rd tallest building in the world. Here's the last part. They'll be made of glass, and the angle-top building will reflect the sunlight, like a mirror, to the reflecting pools. Yes. When the sun goes down, the sun sets in New York. The blue lights go up. Some people say, what blue lights, Harry? I don't argue. I will teach you. The reflecting pools. So 5 plus 2.
7.
Add it up. 7 days in a week. 7 letters in New York. New York. 7 points in Statue of Each Crown. Some people don't know that. 7 continents can be found. 7 letters in England. 7 letters in America. 7 red stripes in the American flag. I can keep going. 7 letters in Florida, Arizona. I won't open the Bible or the Quran. Oh, there's Muslim 7s in there too. People come here and don't realize it changed the world. I say, prices, attitudes, safety prayers, the way we travel. 9/11 did all that. But many people here don't realize all the names are not on the list. And they all count regardless. The homeless, they're documented. Many people ran into the street. And the buildings come down. It breaks all the windows for 4 blocks, all the way around. So the buildings you see now have been damaged, have now been fixed. That W building right there, the new 2007. Look at the building on the corner, 1928. Look at the building in between them, 1923. If you look real carefully, you can see work is still fixing it up. Yeah, 2005. This is the World Trade Hotel, that building here. But look at the beige building right behind it. That's 90 West. That's a 1902 building, 1902. That building was damaged like this on 9/11. But that building's like an old car compared to a new car. That old car's strong. Built this. The old building stood up. When the foundation's gone, the building's gone. So buildings are here. Bankers Trust and Deutsche Bank were in this empty lot. They're now gone. And behind that lot over there, 16.5 acres, was 7 buildings, not 2. So those who say Twin Towers, I don't argue. Policemen and firemen say, show the picture, tell the truth. The only time there were 2 was in 1972, and they look like that black and white picture, and they're called the Twin Towers as a nickname. In 1987, it looked like this. Some of you weren't born yet. In 2001, look how many buildings are in this skyline compared to 1972. Look at all the buildings that's there that weren't there in 1972. So this is the truth. 7 million World Trade Centers. Thousands of people lost their lives here. Many people didn't think to run till the second plane comes. And many people run the way that they know to go home. Yeah, the right way to run from here is the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, the Weimer Bridge. They get you up the Allen. A lady goes, what Allen? I said, welcome to New York. This is called Manhattan Allen. No, it's New York City. One of 5 boroughs, this is called Manhattan Allen. It's only 12 miles long, 3 miles wide. Unless you swim like Malcolm Phelps or you have your own boat, you cannot run towards the river to Jersey. Jersey's over there. Right across the Hudson River is New Jersey. But we came from over this way. I said, you came from the tip of Manhattan? That's the Statue of Liberty. It's really in Jersey. Yes, the Statue of Liberty belongs to Jersey. It's been settled in court. But it's just the river. And you can't walk across the water. If you do, I need to know you. I need to know you. So those who think only 2, I say learn the truth. 7 million World Trade Centers. 11 buildings are gone. Thousands of people lost their lives here. All the names are not on the list. Any question you want to ask?